Yorkie the Barbarian here. Before the founding of House Yorkie, before Yorkshire was even on the map, so was my people, the Brigands of Brigantia. Now let me take you back in time to my time in Golarion with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Right. We have a couple of things we need to do. Affairs of the heart, need to go talk to Kimo. Questionable stories, need to talk to her. On bloody craft, we've got Reg working on that, I believe. Right, so first off, let's pop down here. Now, while we're at it, let's interrupt that and go claim the standing circle. Let's head here. The New Forest. And she's over here. Please don't regale me one of your more bullshit stories. It's happy to see you, our most worthy one. Rest your legs and listen to my stories. I'd rather not. That is, if you've nothing more important to do, such as assisting me with a delicate situation. I'll assist rather than listen to your stories. Gina gives you a sly wink. What sort of help do you need? The Budrani proffers a small scroll. This was written by my father. It was meant for a family that has lived centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Life has scattered all across Golarion, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of this fine family, if I should ever happen to stumble across one. As I have recently discovered, one of them lives nearby, the noble Hassov, who is a trader. Trades in your capital. I confess I am too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately, and I may disgrace myself for it. Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and deliver this letter to him? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until this letter is delivered. One cannot be a master when beset by such distraction. Yep. I have to go. Till we meet again. Nice. That's a nice easy little carry quest. We've got Dragon over here. I don't think he needs anything. So tell me about the idea you had about a family relic and a masterpiece. Here's a story. Our family used to have a suit of plate armor named Onslaught. My grandfather wore it to perform many heroic deeds. What a great dwarf he was. But it's been stolen by my own brother, Kurgan. And then Kurgan fled. Onslaught has been on my mind ever since. I'd intended to bring the relic back from to the clan and restore my good name. After you hired me, one merchant told me he saw some fragments of the armour that looked like Onslaught. Kurgan is such a fool, he couldn't find a buyer for the whole suit. It's too valuable. So he pawned it off piece by piece. Someone got the jambets, another got the gauntlets, a third got the cuirass. A fine set of armour turned into a pile of junk, fancy junk. See if you can find my grandfather's armour and bring it back. I promise I'll repay you. It turns out 3 local merchants have the 3 parts of the armour. They're like vultures pulling apart a corpse. They buy whatever catches their eye, not caring whether it's stolen or not. One merchant seems to be in the capital. Alright, we know where they are. Another was staying at some trading post, so either Bokken or Oleg. It's got an owner with a strange name. I didn't think Oleg was that strange, but if you think Dragon is normal, maybe. Third one always prowls in the distant corners, looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance, Huntress Dumra. Oh, she's down south. Alright. We'll go looking into that.
I won't be halted.
We will look into that. Alright, first step, over here.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
We'll do it once we've got the castle or the keep. Fortifications. Right, on we go.
Shape is all worn out. Gotta catch a bear. A big one's hide would fit me just...
Oh, I don't need you with us anymore, Amiri. I need Reggie. Right, so we need to go to the secluded lodge. That looks good. Yeah. Try to avoid. I'm not looking for some peaceful folks. Right, I might take on peaceful folks. Nah. Alright, let's pop in here. And talk with Dumra. See where's Onslaught Gauntlets. Nice. Oh. I need to make some money. Let's see. There we are. Nice. Next, let's go over to the bridge.
I need to catch my breath.
Someone's on the road. What's this? Alright. Well, these weirdos. Oh, it's the Lamashtu people. Hey! Several figures clad in dark clothes stand before you. The darkness hides their bodies, and the hoods drape their features in shadows. Baron Yorkie the Barbarian, no fear, for your time has come. I'm not going to attack the Lamashtu, they're our friends. Who are you? Great Mother, ancestors of monsters, Lamashtu herself has called upon us to track you and deal with you the way you deserve. Your deeds, which opened new hearts to Lamashtu, didn't go unnoticed. You trembled and stepped back before the image of Great Mother, having left her children unharmed. The goddess graces those who fear her wrath and stays her hand from her progeny. Not only did you set the priestess of Lamashtu free, you gave her an esteemed position in your court. Well, not yet, but she's going to have. You rely on her advice and wisdom, a truly magnificent achievement for a venerated servant of the Great Mother. Your mercy for children of Lamashtu, and your protection of those who bow before the Great Mother must be rewarded. The goddess herself revealed her will to us through the nightmares. We must give glory to the Baron who honours the cult of Lamashtu, and grant him the blessing of the goddess. Cool. Are you ready? I'm ready to take the blessing of the great goddess. Bow before the Great Mother and accept her protection. The cultist raises his hands and begins an incantation. As the sombre chanting continues, the darkness gathers around you, thick and wet. It sticks to your clothes, your hands, and clots your hair and face. The fluid gathers on your head like a crown, then flows almost molasses-like down your cheeks and your forehead, then seeps into the corner of your eye, eagerly, hungrily. As it touches your eyes, pain courses through you, and your vision becomes black. Then a flickering of grey and whites, like 1,000 tiny insects, were making knife cuts across your vision. Stepping back and rubbing your eyes frantically, you open them and realise now you can see in the darkness, almost as if it were day. The pain in your eyelids subsides, leaving only slight tingling behind your eyes. Oh, what did they do to me? Anything fun? Let's have a look at character. Lamashtu's boom, there we are. The character's eyes are filled with primordial bloodlust and react to even the smallest glimpse of movement. The character gets +2 on perception and persuasion when used to intimidate skill checks and gains +1 AC against animals and magical beasts. Sounds good to me. Sounds real good to me.
A rest would be welcome.
I'm sure it would.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Now everyone's tired, we'll do it.
Everyone keeps talking about monsters. Talk, talk, talk. Me? I can't wait for another fight.
The monsters are probably telling their little children frightening tales about you.
Nice. See? All good. Let's pop up here and then get that. Right, over to Tuskdale. Enter. And we need to talk to Hassoff and see which of them has got the next bit of onslaught as well.
We do it my way.
Vadrani asked us to give you this letter. She claimed that your families know each other. As soon as you finish speaking, Hassoff snatches the letter from your hands and immediately breaks the seal. Quickly running his eyes along the lines. Face grows pale and his hands clench. He takes his time, ripping the letter into tiny pieces, enjoying the process. Damn that disgusting wretch and the entire family. They decide to send me a letter, as though I don't know the only poison trickles from their mouths. After calming down a bit, Hassoff turns to you. You probably did not know what was in the letter, all the better. You shouldn't burden yourself with a feud between families living on opposite sides of the world. You did your part. I'm grateful to you, at least for caring to deliver the letter to me, though it was written by traitors. Your intentions were pure, of that I'm certain. Alright. Let's see what you have. Do you have the thing we need? Onslaught Jambarts. Right, we need to sell some of this to make the money for it. And since we're here, let's have a rest to get away from Death's Door. In to get away from Death's Door. Quick rest. Let's go check out the table. Eight days. 30 and 14 days. Right. We don't have any point in waiting here then. No. we go. And then it's up to all legs, innit? Oh, that one. Drop a Miri off and pick up Reg. First of all, we're going here because we haven't grabbed that yet. Got that done. Everything else there we've claimed. Up to all legs.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, don't worry about it, love. We'll soon have your resting, but we want the whole party tired first. All leg. Show me where's all leg. We want that too. Ooh. A lot more expensive. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. That's what we need. Right, and we're out. What else have we got? Tell her about Asaf. Bring the fragments. And talk to Chemo. Out we go.
A rest would be welcome.
Soon. Soon it'll be welcome.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Right, in to talk to Chemo.
I
Need to
require
catch my breath.
Yep, there's only our lad Reggie who doesn't, so... Anytime now you will. Chemo smiles absently. Good day. When do you want that flower so bad? Oh, I don't want to tell. Well, since you asked me, it would be awkward if I refused. And what? Are you going to tell me? Well, the elf awkwardly picks at the ground with the tiptoe of his boot. Chemo. All right. He takes a deep breath. I am in love with the lady of the forest. You can't be serious. Thank you. If only I could be happy as well. The flower that was for her, I cannot tell you who she is, but she had hidden herself from me, and that's what darkens my days. What do you want to ask me? You won't believe this is about her. She finally agreed to go on a date with me. I need to get ready. Alright. Once I know, said that the only one thing the woo lady a gift. Maybe an emerald necklace would do. But I wouldn't even know where to start looking for such a thing. Please help me. I'll repay you, I promise. What do you need? Yeah, just a necklace. Alright. Put a lot of trust in this hunter's opinion. He talks a lot and the other villagers listen to him. Sometimes think he's, a bit slow. The elf gives you a meaningful glance. There's a lot of experience, he knows a lot of things. Alright, I'll think about it. I don't know where I'm going to find that, but if we run across one, we'll bring it to him. What about Shirelle? Anything with you? Nope. Right, back to the southern one. New Forest.
I need to catch my breath.
Down we go. Something happened at the castle. Failed on disrupted harmony. High priest seeks your advice. Well, we'll get there when we can. Does he not get tired? Looks like he don't. Enter.
I require rest.
Resting would be nice.
Guess we'll have to rest here. Please see you again. What brings you to me? As we've tore the letter into shreds while cursing your family. Shania peers at you in surprise, but her melodious words come off lips effortlessly. He wasn't pleased, how sad. This reminds me of a story that took place long ago. Please let me enlighten you. Go on then. There once lived a mighty warrior by the name of Korkor. His mother was a white shark, and his father, the most lustful and most inventive of all mortals. Korkor inherited his fearlessness from his father, and from his mother his strength and thirst for blood. His skin was as white as milk, and his sharp, crooked teeth grew in 3 rows. There wasn't a warrior in the world who was stronger or more warlike, and he served the Maharaja loyally. One day, Korkor defeated the poisonous dragon Sruvara, who turned rice fields into nauseating marshes. But Korkor did not notice that Sruvara had scraped his white skin with his talons. Infection entered the hero's body and he grew weak. He lay down to rest and remained there for 1,000 years. Nothing could awaken him. Not even this pile of bull crap. Even all the strife brought on by the fight with Kothogaz and the dance of disharmony. Once he finally awoke from his slumber, Korkor discovered that his homeland had been ravaged by this terrible attack. And he'd slept through the battle. Disgraced, he moaned and set off for a faraway gorge, where he would deliver his body to the scorpions that they might eat his flesh and hide him from his shame. For 3 months the scorpions ate at his white skin and ruby flesh. But still the warrior endured. Even when he was eaten, Korkor did not die, for he was truly great. It was then that Bunda the singing butcher came to him. The immortal Rakshasa told him that great was Korkor's shame, but more shameful still would be to run from it like a coward, rather than atone for it. Korkor's spirits were rekindled. He arose, through sheer force of will, forged himself a new body out of iron. He accompanied many great deeds thereafter, and in the end he regained his position of honour and nobility. As you can see, both honour and disgrace may live in the same body, even though it may belong to a person of worth. Why then cannot my family's deeds be both honourable and disgraceful at the same time? Yes, my kinsmen have spilled much blood trying to destroy Assel's family. But it was also they who decided to seek out peace. I am grateful that I've been able to fulfil my duty, no matter the price. Go now, O worthy one, for my heart has gained peace, and my mind attained clarity, which is so important to a true master. Yeah, see you around. Till we meet again. Preferably without all the stories. Alright, let's take a rest. And back to the capital. See what our priest wants.
Head on!
Still about 32,000 left for the next level. I'm sure we'll find an emerald necklace somewhere in our explorations. Okay, excuse the jump. Basically, we had a game crash. Okay. I am officially an idiot because I forgot to go to Dragon. But since the priest wants a word, let's go see what that is first. Then we'll head back to the south now, marchers, to the New Forest, and speak to Dragon. Arim looks at you attentively from under his bushy brows. A god's crier has come unto your lands, but he's not another one of Caden's Barker, or Erastel's preachers, no. He's a priest of the speakers of the depths, ancient gods whose names have gotten in these lands. He bears the message of the speakers to your subjects, and he has already gathered his first worshippers. I see no reason to interfere. Let the people choose whatever fate they wish. But people are displeased. Many of the followers of Erestil, and among our citizens there are many, they say that evil hides under the cover of this strange religion. This is folly. Still, you must decide what to do about this new faith. Well, you'd like him to continue preaching, but it's not helping me any, really. You know, if he's causing trouble for my people, let's execute him. Arim lowers his head in grief. There's an end to all things, but to bring death upon someone just because of their faith, this is hasty and unwise. Divine +1. So he can rank up when it's time, but he's 26 days away yet. He's still 4 days away. Let's have a look at Tuskdale. Can anything be increased? No, I don't think so. No. No. No, I don't think so. Everything's as it is. Can't upgrade that till we're at a city. Alright. Right, down to the south now, marchers. Then back up here. And deal with whatever's going on. Oh, while we're outside, let me just check. Did I look at the events, see if there's anything there? Nothing. Nothing at all. Right, over to the south now, marchers.
I require rest.
Do you? Yorkie, grow up. Right, let's give onslaught to Dragon. He'll be dead chuffed.
We do it my way.
I recovered your grandfather's armor, you can take it. Dragon smiles happily but frees his easy armor. Oh damn, Kurgan, you scoundrel. Ruining perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. Ugh. I'll be a lot of repairs, it'll take forever. I'm in a hurry, we'll talk later. Alright. So, we wait news for him now. And we head back home. Though may have a little extra time. So before we do, let's just go over here. Because I want to have a look at that one place we haven't visited. There's a couple actually, but there's only one I really want to look at. Peaceful travellers, we don't care. Probably merchants or something.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Right. Even if we are kind of trained.
Why don't we set up camp?
Ooh. Is it just the two of them, please? No, three. Dog. Good God. Well, that was easy. Oh no, he's not dead yet. I was going to say.
Consider me provoked.
Yorkie, you can't rage, you're too tired. Leopard. Oh, there's four on him. Canara, move back there and zap him.
My fury.
He's almost down. Reggie. Very almost down. Heraldia. Why don't you get some skeletons out? Hey! Where you going? That's silly. I didn't do that. Lindsay. Take a shot. He's down.
This is for you.
He's down.
Run them through.
Bloody hell, there's more coming in. Oh God, there's one coming in from behind us. This is getting a bit silly. Oh well. Let's get you back and hit you with that. Reggie. Heraldia. Get your skillies out. Lindsay, move back. And, what shall we do? Let's just,
Deserved it.
it's not getting a lot of damage, but it is damage all the same.
I'll fight if I have to.
Let's hear you cry.
You're done. Two more coming in from top. Canara. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Whoops. No, not a small one. Don't be bloody silly. Let's get a large one in. Lindsay?
Any last wishes?
El Doggo.
You can't stop me.
That's down.
Die!
It's another down. Canara.
Flames take you. Strike as one.
It's another down. Lindsay.
This is where I step in.
El Doggo.
Consider me provoked.
This is the last one we got.
Out of my way!
Catch my breath.
And that would seem to be it. Old Yorkie's kind of tired there, we see that. So let's have a rest, shall we?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, you definitely want to be in there. You can't look worth a damn at all.
Our Brevin emissary, Chandra Merve, is quite incredible. What a steely grip, and what a cold mind. I'd fall in love if she were 20 years younger. Although I might murder her quietly and secretly, just in case.
But she is our ally, isn't she? Isn't she?
Lindsay, with people like Chandra, she's not a question that gets answered. Want to look into this one. What's going on here? Poltergeist in the temple, it's a problem, but we can't do anything with it. Right, Lonely Mill. While passing the windmill, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadow of the building, doing what goblins do best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire, others threw a piece of dough into a bubbling pot making some kind of dumplings. Yet others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throat. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it over each other and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly due to the ale, stood their ground. Instead of fleeing, they started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron smiled and muttered, "Why not?" and took a place near the fire. I'd never been at a goblin party before, but it proved little different from the late night academy reveries. Using their crippled speech and flour-drenched merry-goers explained, the miller invited them to his house, told them to take whatever they wanted, and was polite enough not to ruin the fun, and left soon after that. Why would he do that? The food tasted as foul as to be expected, but the ale was passable, and soon all of us were tipsy. After these little troublemakers unmistakably recognised the Baron as our leader, they offered him to pass several tests to become part of the tribe. For the first test, they demanded him to deal with a terrible beast, a dog. Goblins and dogs, well, they don't get along, neither with authors, and, well, almost any animal that doesn't sting, bite, or hiss. The Baron's task was to steal the miller's dog food plate, so he laughed and accepted it. The dog proved rather big, but lazy and quiet. It was slumbering in the kennel, paying no heed to the nearby party. The dog's plate covered in bones lay before the kennel. The Baron... That's not going to work. Kicked the dog and took the plate. With a yelp, the dog leapt up and fled with its tail between its legs. The goblins cheered and whistled as it ran. Don't do this at home, kids, or anywhere else. After the goblins praised the Baron for his brilliant performance during the first test, they announced it was time for him to taste their ritual drink, a really nasty thing called jagwort. The first glance it proved to be ale, until we saw the dead toads bobbing in the barrel for flavour. Judging by the toad's colour, they were poisonous. After Baron saw the brew, he smelled it. He bravely filled a keg from the barrel. The barrel smelled horrible. The goblins were scooping the ale in their dirty hands, and when that proved not enough, they dipped their entire heads in, fishing toads out of the barrel with their teeth, licking the toads' ale-blistered skins and tossing them back in. The barrel drained the first keg. Yep, done it. I dropped dead just having smelled it, but the Baron downed the horrific beverage without even wincing. And the second one. Oops, didn't work out too well. The Baron's face turned pale, then red, his eyes brimming with tears. Unable to keep it down, he spat the horrible beverage into some goblin's face and started to cough. The goblins hurried to whack the Baron's back, laughing, either to help him clear his throat or congratulate him on passing another test. Now be the third test, the goblins howled and cheered. It seems they decided they had tortured the art of cooking enough for the day, so now they sought to abuse the art of poetry instead. Now, they was going to sing a song, and Baron was offered to improvise and add missing lines. He answered, of course. Accompanying the song with percussions were everything the goblins could reach, sticks, branches, forks, pans. They started to croak out a rhythm, as well as they were able. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, my lads and lasses. Start it up. Come on. Your Baron's waiting. Going to sing this song for you. How be smart and fit and strong. How be goblin best. And Lammash to be impressed. Gummies fight and goblins bite. Goblins steal and goblins hide. But the bestest goblin skill is to kill and kill and kill. Manticore deep in the wood eats goblin for food not good, so as not to be his prey. Scream like hell and run away. Come on, lads. Bring it. Bring it to us. Your Baron's ready. Get it started, lads and lasses. Come on. The Green King be strong and wise. Manticore he want full size. But we better eat and drink. We stay here till next spring. Goblin sang this song to you. If you be a goblin, you always heed these simple rules. To be smart and be no fools. Finally, the song was over. My ears almost bled from the rhymes, but the Baron kept calm. So the goblins out of joy finished the song and got a standing ovation as well. Finally, the food and ale were exhausted. Casting sad glances at the empty sacks and barrels, the elder goblin sighed and started a speech about how he remembered the happy old times when they were full, but no one seemed to be listening. As the old goblin rambled on, another goblin, slurring his words, invited us to the next party in their village. After many false starts, gave us directions on how to reach it, which we already know. A dubious honour indeed, but a useful bit of information. After that, the sodden merry-goers stumbled away. Nice. Right, time to head home. We had a nice party with the goblins. Into the throne room. Well, let's have a rest to get fully rested. Because we're just waiting for that one to finish, aren't we? At the moment. There's Bokken. There you go, a little something. You ever need anything particular, thank you. Yeah, we know your spiel, Bokken. Bugger off. Thanks for the gift. Fox hunt success. Plus loyalty, minus economy, plus culture. Economy is soaring though. The curator hired bards and made Fox a folk hero. In the eyes of the people, he's now keeper of the river freedoms. Trade in the region is still taking a loss, but the inspired peasants are frequenting the theatre. Lovely jubbly. Poltergeist in the temple. Ooh. Still can't do anything about you. 22 days. I can get it just in time, actually. Divine protection, no. Research, trade. So you being done won't help us any. The only one to rank up here at the moment is a priest. We don't have anyone in espionage right now. Right. So next time we'll head out and start towards Silverstep. I've been Yorkie the Barbarian, you've been fine, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. Bye now.